Malawi Gospel Extravaganza, probably the biggest gospel concert of the year, live at the BICC Lilongwe, 6 December 2025, featuring 28 of Malawi's Neseko, Magi Mangani, Norman Perry, Alex Nkalo, Debbie N, Confidence Voices, Bishop Chimwemwe Mhango, Ruth Misi, Musa Bwemba, Chris Kantonze, Carlo Kadzua, Sam Maliza, Reverend Dayton Bewe, Betha Nkoma, Rudo Chakwera, Peter Mlangeni, Martha Mituga, and many more. Charges: standard ticket 20,000 kwacha advance and 30,000 at the door. VIP 50,000 kwacha, VVIP 100,000 kwacha. Tickets available at Lloyd Perry Shop, Toto Walkers, Patanki, Kabale Filling Station, Area 18 Filling Station, Area 18 Sanamu, Best Oil, CBM Superstorm Sungwi, Area 49 Panda, Nomonde Design Shop at BICC, Toto Filling Station City Center, BICC Reception, Maula Puma Filling Station, Puma Crossroads Filling Station, Kaunda Puma, Likuni Filling Station, Pamalewezi, Toto Bunda Filling Station, and Biwi Filling Station. Doors open at exactly 10 a.m. All artists will perform live, backed by the Praise Experience Band, and the entire show will be filmed for the Praise Experience Malawi Volume 2 album. So look sharp and dress for the occasion. Remember, all roads lead to the BICC in Lilongwe on 6 December for the 2025 Praise Experience Malawi Gospel Extravaganza, powered by AIA LED, Umozi Park, TNM, and Web Tickets. See you there.
Good morning, wherever you're watching Luntha television, being December 1st, 2025. Itayamba so mwezi wina. Mwezi wa December. Mwezi omalizira.
Mchaka cha 2025.
Tije Christmas. Vaja Christmas temaja.
Yes. Ajade tumaja Christmas.
Tumaja Christmas. Mwezi wage nduno. Apa patiyamba kwe chosera masiku kuti 24 days to go
to Christmas.
Yes, to Christmas. Tije Christmas abale tinaiso wandira yata.
I know, and which also means we are nearing the end of the year.
Yes.
The start of a new year.
And then after Christmas we nayo new year.
Abale mabudget adzova za new and za Christmas.
Budget kumafunika zova za new.
Exactly. Wale baba Christmas.
Yes.
Mpunga wa nyama baba kamba kale nyama mpunga inaguliratu.
Ngoma bola zisavunde bakitsakumezi mazima.
Yeah, nyama isinkogulire to kuma mpunga. Mpunga ngosavuta. Ngogulira fasudzi wantima wanthu ogulitsa mpunga nthawi ya Christmas akhozodulitsa
kwambiri. Kena kali koseka kumachitika.
Kali koseka kuzochitika nyama yatsiku lomwe half kg. Olongoti atandiyezene yafoso zande kwacha.
Yeah, sibola kafunguka mveke.
Inusubu.
All right, welcome to our today's edition of Press Review, in which we take you through some of the stories that have been published in our newspapers. Unfortunately, we today only have the Daily Times. Yeah, so in our today's program, you're with me, Charity Chilang, in my career.
Tande Mzumara. For a moment there, I thought it was a kind of introduction.
It's not like Christmas.
I think it's Christmas. Mboyiwala kuti kodi ama settle house oti maina athu ndi ndani komanso kapena kuti kwakumbutsa kale kumbutsa.
All right, to begin with the very front page, a battle for CDF refuses to die. CSOs insist on restricting MPs' role in fund. But with the story says some civil society organizations, the CSOs, have proposed several recommendations to the Legal Affairs Committee of Parliament LAC regarding the management of the Constituency Development Fund CDF. These include the need to adopt a legal framework based on proven regional experience from countries such as Zambia, Kenya, and Uganda. Nkani yomwe ya beba.
Ndiponde ya beba to kwambiri. Ya beba kwambiri. kwa anthu amene mwina akuzokhatisa kuitsata thumba la chitukuko cha constituency kapena kuti constituency development fund mchingerezi ndalama zimenezi kwa nthawi zonse zimakhala ndi MP I believe ndamene apanga control ndalama zimenezi komano pakhala pakuoneka ndithu kuoneka kuti phindu lenileni lomusiyira MP kuti aziyendesa thumba limeneli sili kuoneka
pakhala pali zambiri zovuta zambiri
chitukukocho tikuonera kuti sati phindu koma chitukukocho chimene sichikuoneka and this time around CDF to CDF is 5 billion Malawi kwacha from 200 million kwacha
isaunike zochitika zake bwino bwino
nde pakhala pali chikhozo cha suggestions kuti ndamayi izikhala ndi is it councillor I believe so ngati ndisakulawitsa kuti ndamene aziyendesa zinthu chifukwa there have been arguments kunena kuti makhansala in fact ndamene amakhala pa ground ma-MP akangowina akakhala ground sakhala mu constituency pamene kansala amadziwa in fact kawiri kuti okay mudzi muno kapena muti mu dera langa lino mafunika chakuti so pakuonekabe kuti poyamba pamene parliament imayamba ma-MP amakhanga review like okay that's okay sure fund iziyendetsedwa ndi makhansala and now all of a sudden it's like kuti zikukhanga kuti now the same MPs are like thumba litiziyendetsa bendife of which masiyeso zambiri akuona kuti kulingati kuti kufuna kudzikundikira chifukwa 5 billion Malawi kwacha ndalama yambiri kwambiri
ndi ndalama yambiri so apa pankhani yavuta kuti so what would be the role of the MPs mu CDF
I believe ndikhani yongolondoloza because at the end of the day ndalama ijasikhala yawo to use you understand
simakhala yawo of course anthu akhala kunena zoti iwo jetu ndikalelo si amakhala zoti ndanthu ongolondoloza kuti ndalama ikuyenda bwanji komano mmene makonsenza amabwerera from maconstituency kuti palibe chanzeru chomwe tichitira and stuff sizikusonyeza ndi zimene zimayankhulidwa
I know so for me personally I believe pakuyenera ku alesa agwirizane chimodzi because at the end of the day the goal is what is for the development of constituencies sinkhani ya personal like I said MP sakuyenera kuchitenga chinthu changati cha personal councillors sakutenga chinthu changati cha personal even the councillors themselves when they are at the end of it all given the responsibility kuonesesa mene CDF ikuyendera they are supposed to do it transparently and be accountable for what ntchito imene ikugwira ndalama ija 5 billion Malawi kwacha guys ndalama mbiri from 200 million Malawi kwacha to 5 billion Malawi kwacha that is a lot of money
so ngani inali m'manja mwa legal affairs committee
of parliament tiona kuti kodi decision yake khala mutani koma whatever happens I know one side is not going to be happy whatever happens at the end of it all and asangalala which side that is going to be we are going to see
we are going to see
of course the former CSOs they have also been talking about how they are going to seek legal more like if need be nkanipita ku court
zikakhala zoti mwina zimene akufuna sizinachitike
and they even talked about maybe even moving to the streets
imagine
personally I do understand there's need for chifukwa kuna chilungamo guys dziko la Malawi we have been independent for a very long time there needs to be things that show for it tisamangoti this year aitakwanisa zaka mwakuti chiyambire mzamulira toka
basi chaka chinechi chose kumango zaka zathu tikuzila mulina ndi mmene tikuchitira ngati dziko sizikubalance kwenikweni each and every year when we are celebrating Independence Day nkhani zimene zimatuluka
and people amafika wanena kuti what are we celebrating
and then we look at the Malawi Vision 2063 and stuff kuti machitidwe akawa
tikafika
they are just ndangokhala ndi masomphenya
kuti basi tamanga tikamati 2030 tuonera kuti by 2030 MIP 1
like apapo mpando tizili 4 years yatsala kuti tifike 30 years and you look at some of the things zomwe timayenera kuti tizikwaniritse pofika 2030 tikanali kutali kwambiri ngati dziko
definitely
so zinthu ngati zizi ndizofunika tizikwenyana kaima makola
that is the democracy that we fought for definitely A headline here on the second page reads, "Laws alone won't end corruption." That is according to an expert. And part of the story reads, "Malawi must confront the deeper reasons its laws routinely fail rather than continuing to amend statutes that few obey." Veteran legal scholar Edge Kanyongolo has warned. Speaking in Lilongwe during a panel discussion on anti-corruption organized by Youth and Society, the National Anti-Corruption Alliance, and the African Institute for Development Policy, Kanyongolo argued that the country has placed too much faith in the law as a solution to entrenched corruption. Okay. We have placed too much faith in the law. That is an interesting sentiment.
Yeah, nkhani zongolimbidwa bebepala background zinthu usaonika kwenikweni ndi nkhani yakarangalisi.
No, it's true though, because anthu sikutala kamapanga zinthu when they're committing crimes, it's not like they don't know what it's about.
Amakhala kudziwa.
It's not like they don't know. I think it's the following of the law.
Yes.
And part of the story even goes on to say kuti olomta kharuma vanga amend malamulo angati
kuti kwachitika ma amendments
ambili it's still not going to help. He's saying the real crisis lies in chronic disobedience of the law and weak enforcement. Chifoka kawiri so and hamena ika malamulo kuti samapange izinda amena makhala number 1 ukapanga the very same things. So I mean, when you're in Rome, do what Romans do.
Yes.
Ngata tsogoleri akupanga zimene ngati wakutsogola kuphwanya lamulo ili. Who am I?
Ine ndi nani koma timawala zoti anthu mimwa ikaya tinjani ndiyo siyana
kwezi lafotera kwaliba ukwanira day 1
iwo khoza pala mula chimo lomwelo ukalowa nalo amati jele
ubakasebeza jele.
Yes.
Even less than kupala mula chimo lingono. People even say, most people use obankhuku.
Yes.
Nongana amazaboma.
Yes.
Wow, beautiful face.
Muntu obankhuku akakhala zaka ndende.
And you see now that's where I think that's what it means here, enforcement.
Yes, yeah,
it goes to show good enforcement is very weak.
Yes.
It's like we're putting out the picture and then as long as we have money, as long as you have influence, you can get away with anything.
The enforcement. Yes, the rights body for its charters using councils, the Malawi Human Rights Resource Center MHRC is advocating use of service charters in district councils as a key to strengthening accountability, improving service delivery, and enhancing transparency. Speaking during a service review meeting with the heads of departments from Dowa and Nchisi district councils held at Mponena in Dowa district, MHRC Capacity Building Associate Noah Msiska said the service charters remain an important mechanism for strengthening local government. Nkani is accountability. Yes. Because it boy, Maga Maconsolo, no more some macra is a
lot. Yes. Like I said, people are always pointing fingers at the member of parliament. So right now, I feel like it's a time for every authority to be held accountable.
Yes. And DVDs is a diffuse. They should be working hand in hand.
That's how I see it too. Because at the end of the day, like I said, what's the goal? The constituency.
Yes.
The goal is the constituency. Before even councillor Sangakwa needs to manage that bike.
Yeah.
Because nice one got, hey, all of this money. You want me to make the decisions for you?
It's very good. It's very good.
Exactly. Okay.
So sir.
Kwa sosera kumunda anamba kale barumba fertilizer amene paja maplani phi yokololera bumepo kachani, of which it's not supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
Still on the local page, cyberbullying targets women with albinism. That is the headline. Part of the story reads, the Association of Persons with Albinism in Malawi, APAM, says it continues to receive at least 3 complaints every month relating to cyberbullying targeting women with albinism on social media platforms. APAM National Coordinator Maynard Zakaria said the organization has recorded several incidents in which women with albinism are insulted on Facebook, TikTok, and other platforms, with some people calling them pangolin or referring to them as government property. That is very sad in this day and age.
Yeah.
Because I know there have been a lot of this. For me, I've always understood them as misconceptions.
Yeah, they're just misconceptions.
Misconceptions. I mean, and now about people with albinism. People don't understand.
Yes.
These are human beings like the rest of us. That's like looking at a white person and looking at them differently or treating them differently, of which in that case it's called racism.
Yes.
People with albinism are human beings just like us. The color of the skin, our skin complexion, does not change what a person is. They're a human being.
Yeah.
They deserve the same type of respect that you get or that you expect others to give you.
Social media
It's not right. And others, even in these people's faces.
Yeah, even pamaso kumano and saname apa mama isaita when it comes to advocating for their own rights.
Definitely.
Yes, ama isaita kwambili. So we are in within the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. So seeing this and nkaniso yabwino kwambili kuti they are also advocating for my rights azimaya amene ali ndi khungu lashi albino mkatikati mwa masiku amenewa. Yes.
True. And it's sad actually. There's a paragraph here says that ABAM also receives complaints from women who report that some men marry them because of myths surrounding sex with a woman with albinism.
Oh my God.
And most of these women are left to raise children on their own after the men find out that the myths were just myths. Yeah, because clearly they were marrying the person for the wrong reasons.
Yes.
So when they find out, it's like when a woman marries a man for the money she thinks he has, and then she finds out he doesn't have money, and then she leaves. It is sad.
Yeah, very sad.
But like I've said, we all have to understand. There isn't this.
Only that
we are created differently. We are created differently. In non-phobia.
Yes. Yes. All right, moving on to the business segment. Blantyre is most expensive city. Blantyre remains the most expensive city in Malawi, with the average cost of living for a household of 6 people per month reaching 1,000.
Oh, that's 1 million.
Yes, 1,087,501 as of October 2025. A new report has shown. I know. Could you Blantyre?
Very expensive. Which I actually find it to be okay. Maybe yeah. I've lived in Blantyre most of my life, and Lilongwe as well. Of course, I've never thought of the cost of living. I've always thought Lilongwe has the higher cost of living. Than Blantyre. I know it becomes surprising, but one thing I know for sure is that making money.
Yes.
Blantyre for me, I've always thought is a place for you to go spend your money. Yes. For me, I have always thought because if you look at Kenya transportation, you can't even compare. It's a very large amount of money for transportation. Yes. The same type of distance, Blantyre, it's not going to cost that much. Or 25 African town, the transport of Blantyre. Imaka distance your nigga. Okay, yeah, fine, makes sense. So I suppose so. Maybe it's easier when people do come here to do business.
Yeah.
Business over here is the Kangada Makala.
Yeah, vendor
and the vendor also the most
the basic
things.
Needs.
The most surprising things.
Yes.
Blantyre, marriage kids room. I don't know. Of course.
And then I'm going to be where I was sitting and I just okay. That's why even Panova Agamalimbana asi ndasiti aja ansika wankati msika mwini zikuwasa ngalata kuti anthu aja athamangitsidwe.
Of course.
Chifukwa choti milengo yamakhala muyomverera anthu samakafika mkati muja kumati zakuti zodula
munthu umaliro fika poti ukaweruka kudikira kaye kudeko kaye pang'ono musika Arts and culture. Nduza Gerard kuti nthawi ikhangati kuti
Ayatithela, yes.
yatsala yochepa kwambiri. Arts and culture, there's okay, I think kufunika kuti tingolekezera pampasa kuti kutali kukobwera presbyterian imene
ya Center for Democracy and Economic Development Initiatives seeded eno mungokhala pomwe kuti mve kuti lero anamiwa atibweretsera zotani. Yes, munani ndine charity chilanga komanso
Thandiwe Mzumara
aprizani kuona ma program otsatira pompano pakani ma Luntha.